Wow, okay. Stream Manager says there's people in, which is fantastic. If you are already joined, just let me know. That would be fantastic. I'm just getting the game set up and ready, and I'll start in about 5 minutes' time. Hello. My mum, yes. Hmm. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, hello there, Dr. Fridge. Thank you very much for joining the stream. I saw that you followed me just before the stream started. Thank you very much. So I hope you enjoy it. Sorry for the completely random conversation. Yeah, my mum is being extra special today. Right, I'm just getting the game set up. And yeah, whatever. Settings. Whoa, that's a shitty resolution. Flip. Nope. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's much better. I might fiddle with graphic settings as we go, but just need to lower the in-game audio a bit. That'll do. Okay. Just going to go. Right, you should be able to see the main menu for KSP now. At least I hope so. Twitch Studio is saying that we are anyway, and things are making noises, which is generally a good sign. So hello, if you are watching, thank you very much for joining me. Say hello in the stream in the chat. If there are any issues, drop frames, I'm getting the odd complaint about drop frame. So yeah, really look out for it. Hello, Andy and me, biggest fan. Hello. Now, if you're the biggest fan, I know a few Andys. Are you one that I know in real life in meet space, or are you an online Andrew friend? I wonder. We shall see. Yeah, yes, that's brilliant. That's a great answer to an either-or question. Thank you very much. We'll be starting soon, about 3 minutes or so. It's a completely new game. I haven't complete the new install of Kerbal Space Program. I am running 2 mods, Chatterer, because it adds a lot of kind of atmosphere to the game, kind of like random bleeps and bloops and messages and stuff. Like genuinely playing Kerbal without Chatterer feels weird. And I'm also playing with MechJeb, so that I don't have to do everything manually, which means that I will. Andrew Burt, fantastic. Yes. You go and get Finn and Nick into the stream as well. How did you find out that I'd started streaming again? That's fascinating. Well, thank you for watching. He's watching with me. Fantastic. Glad to have you. No comment. Just our spy software on your computer. Well, I do have a Patreon as well, if you're interested and you like the stream today. Yeah, I'm definitely trying to make streaming a regular thing. So Kerbal will be on Tuesdays at this sort of time. Still student. Yeah, fair enough. And yeah, it's very much a case of yeah, if you're a student, fair game. I'll point out that the lowest subscription tier is only €1. If you're in the UK, you probably know why that I'm putting the currency in euros. Anyway, let's get started because I see that Finn is still shouting at me. So we're going to start a brand new game, and this is going to be the Twitch game. We're going to play in career mode. I'm going to fiddle with the difficulty. For those of you who don't know, who aren't former students, I am a physics teacher, and I do know what I'm doing in Kerbal Space Program, but I'm nowhere near an expert. So we're just going to go straight to hard. So we can't revert flights, we can't quick load, missing crewmen, they're dead. Can't hire crew members for flight. Actually, yeah, I'm going to have that. So if I research something, then all the parts will be unlocked. No, we can blow up our own stuff by accident. We don't need the stock vehicles, and we will only use the main Kerbal Space Center. Re-entry heating at 100%, resource abundance at 50%. Fine. Com network on, yes. Starting funds, I'm going to turn that up, and that's simply for the purposes of making an entertaining stream. So I don't really want to sit and grind contracts. No starting science or reputation. I'm going to turn the science rewards up as well to 300%, and the same for the funds. That just means that we'll be able to progress and do stuff as we go. However, to balance that out, I will put funds penalties at 1000%. The same for the reputation penalties. Decline penalty, I don't know. Advanced. Kerbal experience, yes. Kerbals level up immediately, no. Allow negative funds / negative science, yes, why not? Part pressure limits, G-force and Kerbal G-force limits, absolutely. That's fine. Require signal for control, plasma blackouts, and that's all fine. Okay, so in terms of the physics, this is a very, very difficult setting, but in terms of the kind of gamey side of it, I've set it to quite easy. I hope that makes sense. Hello, very old gamer. Nice to see you in the stream. Next thing to choose is the flag, of course. So if you have any ideas in chat, just put them out there. Do you want to go with the classic Kerbal Space Program logo, which is what we have selected at the moment. At least I think it is. Yeah, this one. That's the classic Kerbal logo. Or you can go for any of the others. We can NASA, the squad, as well as the game. We can go for the UK Space Agency because that can't be that must be a mod that I downloaded at some point to add that. We can be Kerbadine systems, whatever you like. So down there in the chat, what should we use as our mission symbol? I'll just go for the default Kerbal Space Program if none of you have a particular preference. But if you want me to choose something else, just check it in. Very old gamer. If you want more realistic physics, you can install Principle, which is N-body physics. Jesus Christ. Doing away with sphere of influence and rails. And that would be nice, but I think if I included N-body gravitational modeling, my computer would melt. That is seriously cool. That is, I didn't even know that was a mod. I'll probably have a look at that off stream. That sounds seriously awesome. Is there a SpaceX logo? Let's have a look, actually. No. That's surprising, actually. I would be like Kerbal X. Would be kind of cool. The closest is going to be something like the C7 Aerospace Division or this one, Daltonic. Kind of SpaceX-y. Custom KASA logo. That sounds awesome. Oh man, I'm jealous. That sounds really cool. But if there's no objection, I'll probably go for the default Kerbal Space Program logo because I do actually really like it. It's a really nicely designed logo. And of course, we are the Kerbal Space Program, so why not? I believe I'm running with all the DLC. I think. I know there is a new one coming out quite soon. I will be streaming with that installed. So I'm just going to go accept for that and start. So if you haven't played Kerbal Space Program before, it's a space simulator, and Kerbal Space Program 2 was going to be coming out around about now, but has been delayed, sadly, for about a year. And the graphics don't look quite what I expected. I have to go back to the main menu. I'll sort that out for the next stream. So you have a link showing the logo. Can I link it? Of course you can. Yeah, please go ahead. I'll see if I can change it over for future streams. That would be awesome. I didn't mean to go into the VAB straight away. Gather scientific data from Kerbin. Yes, we'll do that one. Launch of this vessel. Yes, please. Escape the atmosphere. Oh, I can only accept 2 at once. Okay, fine. We'll just do a very simple thing. I'm just having a look at the link you posted. Very old gamer. Oh man, that looks good. That looks really good. I love that. I will see if I can change that for next week. Because yeah, that is an awesome logo. I love the worm type font from the 80s NASA stuff. Pro omnium beneficto. For the good of all? Is that what the translation? My Latin is seriously rusty. Anyway, let's go with a Mark 1 command pod and Twitch 1. So this is just to get those first 2 contracts. We've launched a vessel. Or hopefully launched a vessel. I think we actually have to go up in order to get that, but never mind. We're going to go on an EVA. we are going to do an EVA report. And then we are going to jump back in. Or climb on top. One of the two. Board. Helps if I press the right key. We're also going to do a crew report. Keep the experiment. And then we're just going to recover the vessel. Omnium means literally belonging to all. Okay, I wasn't far off then. Yeah, that's decent. So we got 19 science from that. And we covered our parts. No XP gain. Fair enough. Amusingly, yes, we can. So we can afford both the first rocketry and the first engineering. Again, if you missed the start of the stream, I have turned up the rewards for contracts up just so that the stream goes in some relatively quick fashion because I really don't want to be stuck just mess testing parts at certain altitudes. Right, let's try and get into just escape the atmosphere. So suborbital flight is our aim. Now, if you are someone who has no experience of orbital mechanics, then where the blinking hell are the parachutes? There we go. You might think, just go straight up. And you can do that. And it kind of works in that you'll go up and then you'll come back down again. Sorry, if you can hear barking in the background, that is my dog, Millie. Wonderful, but likes barking at things. And also my daughter Freya is saying things. Daddy, what's wrong, Freya? You need the door open. So you can go outside and put your wellies on. I can't just now. Okay, where's Mummy? Okay, she'll be back soon, okay? Excuse me, I will be back in a moment. Freya, I'm trying to do a thing. What is it? Oh, goodness me. Goodness me. Right. The fun and games of having small children and dogs. Class mascot. Yes, Millie. She is very, very cute. Freya still loves that giant bear, by the way. Absolutely loves it. So, we need a heat shield, which we don't have. So probably a good thing that we're not doing an orbital flight. Let's go with a decoupler. Decouplers are basically explosive. You slap on the rocket and then they explode and separate things out. Let's go for... Oh, no. It's a solid fuel. Really? This is all I have? Ugh. Right, fine. And it's the 45 as well. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Let's go very, very simple. Let's see if we can escape the atmosphere just with the large RT-10 Hammer SRB. Yeah, let's go for that. This is probably going to go very badly. Yeah, great. Let's go. Stability control on and launch. Well, that works. I don't think we're going to break the atmosphere with this. Oh, hello, Hermetic Opus. Ignore heat shielding, change the motto to Flamma Ignis, claim that it was all intentional. That is a fantastic idea. I will most definitely do that. Oh, Jebediah Kerman is reaching his G limit. Sorry, Jeb. I think he's fine now. If you haven't played Kerbal with those options on, they can be quite amusing as your pilots can black out, and if they do that, you lose control of your spaceship. So we're out of fuel. I'm just going to get a little tiny extra bit of velocity from activating the. Please tell me that hasn't deployed. Okay, it hasn't. Good. From activating the decoupler, and I think we might actually break atmosphere with this. He'll be fine. Oh my god, the deadly re-entry mod. That is. I've tried. Yeah, that's quite amusing, but horrifying at the same time. So we have succeeded in our. Oh no, we did that one ages ago. Oh, Melly, shush. Okay, so we have in fact escaped the atmosphere. Atmosphere in this game is at 70,000 meters. You discovered where the GOO comes from. Oh, do tell. Oh, right, of course. Oh, God. Yes, okay, yeah. Sorry, I was a bit slow there. Yeah, the goo. Yeah, I haven't unlocked the goo container analyzer thing yet. But while we are gently floating upwards, I will just show off Chatter. I really like this mod. This is just really nice. And you can hear it there. It just adds these Kerbalish kind of radio messages, beeps, radio crackle, things like that. And I've just got it on the default settings. And I just really, yeah, playing the game without this mod is just really weird. Anyway, we're just going to speed up time because why not? Go back down. I really hope that the pod with no heat shield can survive re-entry, but we will find out in a moment. Generally, it is not advised to go directly upwards and directly downwards. That is generally a bad plan. A lot of people think that getting a rocket into space or orbit is simply a matter of going up. It's far more a matter of going sideways. Going sideways is the name of the game. So this is a super risky thing. Please be okay. Please be okay. Please be okay. Oh, okay. Okay, we're through the worst of it. That's fine. We've hit the thicker bit in the atmosphere. We're losing velocity very, very quickly. There was a random explosion. Don't know what that was. Probably the solid fuel. If your car could drive to space, it would only have drive 1 hour straight up. Yeah. This is the really weird thing about kind of space travel. I'm just going to deploy the parachute. Is that, yeah, it's not about getting up out of the atmosphere. It's going perpendicular to the Earth so fast that you're able to go around completely. I know from watching people trying to play this game, because I use this in the classroom quite a lot, that's a really common misconception. You just go straight up and that's fine. And what tends to happen is you either end up back on Earth, or you end up in the sun, orbiting the sun forever. One of the two. All things are relative. Very true. Very, very true. Yes, I know that. Yeah, fine. Times 4 physics. It's fine. I'll slow it down before we hit the ground. Here we go. And we're down. Successful first flight. We'll just cheekily nip and get an EVA report. And we will jump back in. crew report. Keep that one too, and we will then recover the vessel. N-body physics is fascinating. Yeah, incredibly complicated idea, but it is amazing. You kind of visualize it in this weirdly complex way. So Kerbal doesn't have things like Lagrange points, stuff like that, without n-body physics. Digital principia, basically students. Principia. That sounds really interesting. I'll maybe give that a look actually. I do use Universe Sandbox 2 sometimes. That's really cool. And hello to Skifkano. Hello. Yes, we must, of course, have the 2001 Space Odyssey music. However, I don't want to get copyright striked by whatever orchestra last recorded the damn thing. So, got 112 science from that, which is very nice. Jebediah Kerman has gained an XP. Very nice indeed. So we will go for an orbit next. I'm probably not going to bother with any of these ones. I don't find them very interesting. I really like the contract system. It's a really cool way of kind of getting an RPG feel to the game. But it's like, yeah, test this, test that. It's just not quite what I hoped they would do. And I know there are mods to give you more contracts, but we're just gonna go. You want me to hum the? You know what? I can do better. Can I remember it? I know I can remember it. But right. Okay. Distracting me with like hum bits of classical music. I actually, although the intro is the famous bit, I actually prefer it when they use the Blue Danube Waltz, when they're kind of floating about. The amazing film. If you've never seen it, 2001: Space Odyssey, absolutely fantastic. So, how much science do we have? 112. I'll probably go for the general rocketry. Maybe the stability, definitely survivability. That gives us more heat shields. Very important. Would let us get science quicker. But I'm going to go for flight control so that I can get a MechJeb module. Because they are super useful. Pick that one up, and that's all I can afford. Oh, thank you for the link. I'll definitely check that out. Open it up in a browser so I can have a look after the stream. First recording of the, forget my pronunciation, also Sprach Zarathustra. In 1935, definitely public domain. Yeah, whether music is public domain or not, because I'll probably be uploading this to YouTube later. They don't care. If you've seen my Victoria stuff, the number of copyright strikes that I have had on those videos is ridiculous. And all of that is classical music recorded, open, like, I think it was like a Czech orchestra, and they deliberately recorded it so that people could listen to it royalty free, and I still get copyright strikes over it, like even to this day, like 5 years on. So yeah, I'm going to be very careful about putting any music in my videos that isn't the in-game music. One thing I really like about the Paradox is that if you are planning on recording it or something like that, then you get a little warning if you are using a music pack or something like that. And it might contain copyrighted stuff, which is pretty cool. This is all Disney's fault. Yeah, probably. Hello, Max07. Hello. Welcome to the stream. So what we're doing just now, we're going to try and make orbit. So we've done a suborbital flight, which is relatively simple. You just go straight up and straight down. No, that's a tiny one. So we're going to slap a heat shield on, just so that we can deal with re-entry. This is going to be the Twitch. And then Max is Duncan. Really? Hello, Duncan. Oh my goodness, how are you doing? Since I've heard from you, fantastic to hear that you're logging in. I love that. That's fantastic. What are you up to at the moment? Anyway, fuel tank. Do we have the little tiny engine yet? No. So we'll go for yes, the Duncan. Awesome, and you're good. Also awesome. Let's go for the 45. Then coupler, and then fuel. Maybe 3. Maybe nah. 4. Let's go for 4. And 30. I think that's enough. So you just finished third year computing at Abate. Wow, that's amazing. So are you going on to a 4th year, or potentially a 5th, or is that you graduated now? Hello, EE4456. Hello, welcome to the stream. So we're trying to build an orbital capable rocket. Going on to 4th year, fantastic. I don't think that this has enough. I just have a hunch that we don't have quite enough thrust. But if we stick a mech jib on, we can have a look at the delta V stats for the rocket. So the bottom stage has a thruster weight of 2.5. That's quite high. So that means that it's okay with 1,500. It's our upper stage. That thruster weight is huge. So we can put some more fuel. 2 tanks. And merge those 2 stages. Yeah, that works. So need 3,400 meters per second total delta V. Yeah, so have almost enough with the liquid fueled rockets, and then I'll probably slap on some solid rocket boosters as well, so that we can get orbital capable rocket, right? Definitely not an ICBM. It's not an ICBM at all, because ICBMs come back down again and they're suborbital. And if we do that, then we're doing something wrong. Also, I'm not playing with any of the kind of military mods. Oh, I just had an idea. We can be. Do we have? No, we don't. Okay, so these have to be SRBs. I was just wondering if we had the fuel duct, we might be able to do something a bit fancy, but still having issues with the feed. Might try on another device. Yeah, let me know if that fixes it for you. Might be something on my end. I might be able to tweak some settings to get things running a little bit better. I'm just going to double check stream stats. Yeah, it looks good on my end as far as I can tell. Earth, yeah, you need a lot more. There is a mod that introduces real scale, so it makes Kerbal the same size as Earth, which, fair enough if you want to give that a go. It is quite a challenging thing to use. Do I have nose cones? Yeah, I do have nose cones. Awesome. So we want those firing together. If it flies, it's an orbiter. If it crashes, it's an ICBM. Well, yeah, kind of. Okay, and we don't have the launch tower things yet. So the Twitch 3, we're going to have a go. So we've got a total delta V at mode delta V of 3,512 meters per second. That means that we can effectively change our velocity by that much in total, which isn't bad. Just enough. I have a warning. Warning. So I do. Let's have a look. My mass is over the limit. God flipping damn it. Let's go for let's go for just 2 SRBs. Nope. Too heavy. Fine. Upgrade the launch pad. So let's go for 2 SRBs. I will save the design. And I'll see if I can upgrade the launch pad. Is Twitch 8000, which apparently happens to Chrome. Really? Chrome not being a good browser? You shocked me. Upgrade of the launchpad's costs $1 million, which is so that'll fix it. Yeah, the SRBs are heavy. Yeah, they really are. So now that we have that extra weight, we'll go back to the 4 SRBs. Go. Lovely. Assuming this doesn't just kind of fall over on the launch pad. Yeah, let's give this a go. And I don't think that MechJeb has all of its features unlocked straight away, because I am using the kind of semi-balanced version of it. So it can do quite a lot of useful things, but it cannot do the auto launch. Okay, so basically, with these settings, what should happen is that I can't unlock an ability from MechJeb before I've actually done it myself manually. So probably once I've launched into orbit, I could probably unlock the auto feature once I've successfully landed and so on. Thank you very much, Very Old Gamer, for helping people out in chat there. That is super helpful. Thank you very much. Right. I forgot to set up the staging. So we do want all the engines on at once at the bottom. And we are going to switch on the stability control. He's on Firefox here. I just find Chrome a bit janky. Just doesn't like certain things. It's weird. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, blast off. It goes up. That's a start. So at some point, we're going to need to tilt over sideways. I'm going to bring up the Smart ASS simply because I want the rocket to follow a prograde direction. So prograde means basically keep the rocket pointed in the... That was intentional. Reducing space waste. Oh, I didn't throttle up. Well, yeah, that totally deliberate to save fuel or something. So by following, basically, I've just told the rocket, just keep following the prograde direction, which is basically whichever way your velocity vector is pointed. And I'm just waiting for my apoapsis, which is the maximum height that my trajectory will reach, to be, well, it has to be over 70,000, but we're going to go for a little bit of a safety margin, and we're going to go 80. That's fine. Okay, so I'm going to cut my engines, and I'm just going to drift. So we've used pretty much all of the fuel in the main stage here, but we still have this second stage up here. Should be more than enough. Yes, Freya, you've got some strawberries. They're wild strawberries. That's very nice. Can I have one? Thank you. So they're a bit muddy. Wow, that just adds flavour. It's another interruption by my lovely daughter there. Discontent Nuclear Winter. Is that name by any chance someone that I happen to know who has a name very similar without the discontent bit? Insects add fiber. Yes, they do, and protein. But yeah, it might be. Good. Glad to have you with us. That is fantastic. Really glad to hear from you. And how's everything going for you? I'm always happy to hear about people that I actually know in real life. Oh yeah, I should have added a maneuver here, but I was too busy chatting, so we're just going to eyeball this. Oops. I don't think I have the maneuver planner yet. No, I don't. So I'm just going to throttle up and start to circularize our orbit. Avenue, hello there. Welcome to the stream. Firefox, Brilliant Chrome. Yeah, pretty much. Basically, unless I'm using Google apps, I don't bother with Chrome. And cut the engines. Periapsis 77751. Apoapsis 159911. Not bad for a complete, just eyeballed Mark 1 eyeball orbit attempt. So we are now in orbit, which is very exciting. So I'm going to take a report. We're in orbit near Kerbal, which is awesome. Mrs. Burt. Mrs. Burt? As in the person I taught or the person that I had parents' evenings with? 10 out of 10. Thank you very much. I'm quite pleased with that. I haven't actually played Kerbal for about a year, so I'm quite happy that I'm able to. This is right. Okay. You enjoy yourselves in the chat, right? So we're in orbit. We can just. I'll just speed up time. We can just go around and around and around, and we're going to stay in orbit, which is nice. Just do it a few times. And we're going to go in for a landing. So I will actually try and do this properly if I can remember how to add a maneuver node. Right, do it. Yeah. You're not adding a maneuver node for me. Can I not do that yet? I can't do that yet because of the. You have to upgrade the astronaut training facility or the observatory or something like that. Okay, so again, this will be done with the Mark 1 eyeball, with the assistance of MechTip. So far we've been going prograde, which basically means face the way you're traveling and accelerate. We're going to switch to a retrograde position so that we're facing backwards, basically slow down, brake, space. And then we're going to time accelerate up to our apoapsis. You don't have to do it the apoapsis, it's just cheaper in terms of the fuel. Thanks for the follows, by the way. I've seen lots of follows. Ronnie263, thank you very much. Say hello in the chat if you like what you're seeing and you wanna follow follow my channel. I will be streaming tomorrow as well, and that will be Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. I think it's on my stream schedule on my Twitch page, and I have a Patreon as well because whilst my day job is in fact teaching physics to teenagers mostly, I probably shouldn't have missed the apoapsis. La la la. So just get my that's fine. Cut engines. Okay. I really enjoy streaming. I used to make YouTube videos a long time ago, and I enjoy doing that. But from the little bit I've done, streaming is really fun, like genuinely really fun. And yeah, I want to try and make a go of it. So if you're enjoying what you're seeing, Dragon Princess. What do you mean Dragon Princess? You're gonna have to give me some context for that. Oh, the Dragon Princes. Yes, of course. Yeah, probably my most popular video was a video of Medieval 2 Total War with the Warhammer mod on. This is long before Warhammer Total War came out, and I said Dragon Princes very loud. So yes, more of that. Definitely, all the Dragon Princes. I might actually do a Total War stream at some point, playing as. Actually, I know who I would play. There's a high elf character who basically not only gets awesome dragon princes, but also dragons, like real, like fire breathing, flying dragons, which is totally balanced. There you go. Kerbal. Oh, 1-1 is actually out tomorrow. Awesome. I'll get that hopefully then by next week stream. So Tuesday next week when I'll be doing KSB again. The mech jeb will have been updated for it. I'm not running with a lot of mods because the overheat. It's not a problem. Sure, it's fine. So just in case, I will actually turn off auto updates until. Whoa! Okay, that was a little bit more interesting than I was expecting, and we're now facing the wrong way, which is fun. I could have sworn I separated this, but I don't think I put a decoupler, and oh crap. No, I think the parachute's okay. We will find out in a moment. Yeah, I thought I had a decoupler here between the heat shield and the second stage, but clearly I don't. Oops. We'll know that for the Twitch 4. Yeah, the ESA missions. Whoa, crap! I'd better deploy the parachute, which we don't have. And oh. Well, I did say that there would be accidents. Whoops a daisy. Oops. Let's go back to the Space Center. I know Jeb. I love Jeb. I can't believe I killed him in the first bloody episode. Whoops. Yeah, F's in chat for poor Jeb. And we got absolutely nothing out of that. Wonderful. We did actually get a little bit of science because we did some stuff. Oh my. Well, apart from a slight design flaw, that was fine. No problem. Yeah, let's go for this one so I can use the tiny little engines. Yes, F's in chat. Lovely. Pay your respects to poor old Jeb, who is now very dead. Well, we do have Valentina to take over, and she's awesome. But we will recruit another pilot. So we have Clausen Kerman, Tamford Kerman, Windman Kerman and Millwell Kerman all have their pros and cons. So if you have a preference, let me know in the chat. More goo for the science lab, yeah. Yes. Whoops. Poor old Jeb. KIA. Oh, really? It just says K. Killed in action. Oh dear. Well, he was a great man. He knew the risks. Oh dear. I'm really sorry, Jeb. And I did as well. If you've just joined, turn off the ability to respawn Kerbonauts. So that's it. Max stupidity seems the way. I'm guessing that's either Tamford or Millwell, who are both equally stupid, but Tamford is a little bit more courageous. So go for Tamford coming as our new pilot to replace Jeb. Jeb, I didn't see this courage and stupidity about the same. Nice. So, any objections to Tamford coming? We'll hire and put her on as our new test pilot. In that case, it just cost me a little bit of money, so it's not a big problem. Right, we 500,000. Jeez. Don't think that's enough to. No, it's nowhere near enough to upgrade that or that or that. Yeah, we can't afford anything. I haven't actually been to the administration building. I should probably have a look at that. Unpaid. Go for Tammy. Yeah, I did pick her up. The mod called Memorial Wall. Okay, is that retroactive? So if I install that for next week, will it show Jeb up? Because if so, I will do that between streams. I'll get the Memorial Wall mod. That is fantastic. Thank you very much, Very Old Gamer. That sounds really fun. I just find this funny. Program where undergrad researchers are given the opportunity to work in our space program to boost the science. They don't get paid, you know. Prestigious, and you should be thankful that we're giving you a job. Oh, it is retroactive. Okay, then I will definitely get that. So we can change reputation into science. We can change reputation into funds. We can turn funds into science. Turn. Oh, it's a one-time thing. We can just be like, sell science for money. Turns aggressive. That one actually seems like you're not actually giving anything away. Minus 1.5% funds off launch costs. Minus funds off facility repair and construction. Minus 1.3 rep. Oh, okay. So I can exchange reputation for cheaper facilities. That might actually be worth it. What is our reputation? It's in the green. What? Oh, thanks for the link, Very Old Gamer. Yeah, I will definitely check that out. As soon as the stream's over, I'll get that installed for next week because that just sounds amazing. Hopefully, of course, we will lose no other brave Kerbonauts, but I don't put much faith in that. Okay, I'm just going to leave all that stuff. So we have about 10 minutes left. Let's try and go for a somewhat upgrade. I can't believe I missed that. That is terrible. Yeah, let's just fix that little fix that little design issue there. Sort the staging out. That all looks right. By the way, if you're playing or you're not used to Kerbal, this bottom stage tells you what happens first, and then this one, then this one, then this one. So basically, I've got all the engines at the bottom fire, and then when I hit spacebar, it detaches the SRBs once they're empty, and then once the main stage is empty, I can hit spacebar again, detaches the main stage, activates the second stage, and then I have another one to detach the second stage, which is totally not what I forgot to fit to the Kerbal 3. So this is the Kerbal 3 Mark II. And then we got the parachute. So, like a bottom up. Exactly. So, let's give this a go. So, Valentina's been selected automatically. Should we take Valentina or Tamford? Tell me in the chat who we should take. Once I've worked out Twitch, I will work out how to put quick polls and stuff into the chat. But for now, you can just throw it up in the chat there. Who should we try and... Well, we got into orbit with Jet, but we'll try and recover. Tamford, 1 vote for Tamford. So if you want Valentina to go up instead first, then put it in the chat. But if you want the stupidest pilot in the universe to go for it, then at the moment that's who we'll put in. So out, Tamford in. I think I see now. I'm doubting myself. Like, what else have you forgotten? I don't think I've forgotten anything. We have unlocked some new parts actually, so I'll have a quick reaction wheel. Probably don't need that. We've got quite a small rocket. We do have more fuel tanks, so hold on. So we'll get rid of those. Let's go for a big one. Valentina deserves a proven working rocket for her first trip. That is true. Valentina is awesome. So yeah, maybe we shouldn't give her this somewhat kinda maybe fixed rocket. Take those off and take that off. Go for 3 of these. Get away with 3 of these. Yeah, we can. Awesome. And isn't the same women and children first? But they're both women, so the first, equal opportunities here at the Kerbal Space Center. We don't discriminate. Yeah, that's all fine. Okay, I don't see any objections. So Tamford Kerman is. So I've saved the design. Let's go for launch. I've got about 10 minutes before I end the stream and go and eat so that I don't starve to death. A night launch. Cool. Again, I'm just going to use the Smart SAS to do this because I don't have the auto launch. And this time I will remember to put the throttle to full, which should help. Okay. 3, 2, 1, launch. Okay, very nice. No explosions yet. I'm just going to tilt the rocket over a tiny bit and stick on the prograde. I should probably put some fins on. Works fine. That's quite a lot of dynamic pressure on the rocket. How's Tamford doing? Detach the SRBs where they explode. That's fine. It's normal. Wait a minute. Does Chatterer change the chat depending on whether you have a female or a male pilot equipped? Because if they do, that is amazing. Now, I'm sure there's a button here where you can just be like, make a noise, please. Oh, yeah, I can have an Insta-chatter key. So I can assign a key. I can just press it and get some chatter. Anyway, I don't recommend night launches generally because you can't see what you're doing, but it doesn't really matter because you can do everything on instruments. Oh, sugar. Okay, staging was a little bit wrong there. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just we'll just do a suborbital flight. That's what I meant to do. Yeah, absolutely what I meant to do. That's totally intentional. Not a mistake at all. Just checking that the pod can, in fact, from the rocket. Oops. Hello, Night Owl 67. 200-kilometer hour. I think I've gone past it, but yeah, about that. So gone right up and then down again. So yeah, well, I mean, why not? And we're just going to re-enter. Got it on retrograde setting, so should be okay this time. If at first you don't succeed, change the definition of success. Exactly. Tamford's passed out. That's fine. That's according to the design. You can have a nice little nap. On the way down, it's fine. It's not like we need to open a parachute or anything. Tamford. Oh, there she is. Okay, thank goodness. We'll just open the parachute now. Okay, she should be fine now. You're using Safari like some kind of primitive. What the hell's wrong with Safari? Nothing. Unless you're using Safari on Windows, of course, which is a bit weird. But no, Safari's okay. Depends what you're doing. I have like 4 web browsers depending on what I'm trying to do. I'm playing this on my PC, of course. So I actually use Edge on here, which, weirdly enough, I absolutely fine. Well, there we go. Safely return to Earth. Reframe the parameters of the experiment. Exactly. Safari on mobile emulator. Why? just why? No, we're not doing that. If you are watching this on your mobile phone, then props to you, because that's pretty cool. But streaming from a completely regular computer. And we're just about to make a splashdown. There we go. Brave, really. Awesome. Tom Hanks in talks to play lead Kerbal. Tom Hanks is Jebediah Kerman. That would be interesting. He was the mission commander in Apollo 13, I think. I'm going to have to watch it again now. Anyway, we're going to recover the vessel. And unfortunately, that will be the last sort of mission I'm going to launch. I've still got about 5 minutes, so we'll stay on and chat with you guys for a bit. Tamford gains an experience. Thank goodness. Can we unlock any other science? No, not really, because I completely forgot to do an EVA or do any crew report. Oh, I know what we should do. We should probably fix the rocket. Now, what the hell went wrong? Let's see now. So, engine and SRBs activate, and then the SRBs separate. Oh. Yeah. This and this decoupler are the wrong way around. So, this decoupler should be here. This decoupler should have been here. Okay, that's a subtle mistake. But we'll fix that. Save that, the Twitch Mark III. So next week we will be attempting to go into orbit and not kill when we return. And that should give us enough science to attempt a moon landing, I hope. That'll be the next thing to go for, is to go for a moon landing. Now, I know a lot of streamers kind of do stuff in between streams, but I'm not going to do that. So everything that you see me doing, it will be on here. Yeah, we will. Yeah, we'll try and get Tammy to. Tammy, her name isn't actually Tammy, I don't think. Isn't it like Tamford? Tamford. Okay, but she can be called Tammy. I am a Parks and Rec fan, so why not? Tammy 3? Tammy 3? I guess she would be. So if you enjoyed the stream today, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for joining in the chat as well. Loads of people in the chat, which is fantastic. Tell everyone you know to watch as well. I will be streaming tomorrow, same time, but I will be streaming Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts and trying to blow some stuff up. So if you want to tune in for that, I would be really keen to see you there. As well, have a look at the Patreon page. It's only €1 to kind of support me and kind of make sure that I'm going to be trying to upgrade the kit that I use to do streams and stuff like that going forwards. Thanks for the stream. Well, no, thank you to you guys for coming to watch. I really love streaming this sort of thing, and definitely Kerbal will continue, and probably until Kerbal 2 comes out, and then I'll swap over to Kerbal 2. Good stream, my dude. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. No, I really appreciate it, because this is only my second live stream that I've done. I believe I remembered to tick the save stream option this time, because the one I did yesterday did not work very well because I streamed it and then, yeah, I forgot to tick the thing that lets you save the damn thing. So I am still learning Twitch. I will investigate things like leaderboards and things you can do in chat going forwards, but for now, that's all. Thank you very, very much. Hit me up on Twitter if you want. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've got any ideas for what you'd like to see. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me. And I will see all of you, hopefully, tomorrow. Thanks and bye.